Okay, so the first fix I need to do is fixing the leak on the gas tank. This was an obvious problem right when I tried to put gas in when I originally tried to start it when I got it back. You can tell somebody has tried to fix it in the past, but it looks like whatever they used is old and it just is falling apart now. So we're gonna use water weld. It's by JB Weld. JB Weld is just awesome stuff. It's petroleum resistant. Water weld is supposed to work underwater, used for gas tanks, safe on plastic, just a great product. So we're gonna first go in and just take all this old epoxy or whatever they used off. It should be fairly easy as it's just chipping away. And there you go. So you see the kind of the wound, so to say, of where it's most likely leaking from. Since we just used gas in there, I'm gonna put a little bit of Dawn dish soap on a wet rag and just try to clean some of this up just to make sure we're gonna have a smooth surface to apply the JB Weld on. Anytime I do anything like this, whether it's doing any kind of adhesive or paint or anything like that, I always try to make sure the surface is as clean and ready to use as possible. So, in that same note, I'm gonna take some sandpaper, some high grit sandpaper, and just start, prepping this area even more, just to make sure that this stuff's gonna lock down and bond with the plastic. Okay, so the area is pretty much prepped now. I'm gonna make sure everything's completely dry. And then we can break out the JB Weld and start getting to work. So when you're working with JB Weld, make sure you wear gloves. I mean, this stuff is really good at what it does, but you really don't want it on your hands. So whatever you do, just make sure that you wear gloves with it. This one looks like it's a little stuck. I'm gonna give it, there you go, a little push. So the way this stuff works is that this comes in like a putty form. So what you do is you just take off a piece. You can see there's actually two parts in there. You're gonna want to just break off the piece that you're gonna use. There's a film around the outside, so I'm gonna start with something just like this, and you're gonna need to knead it together and mix those two parts, because this is, even though it's in a putty, it's still just a two-part epoxy. So you're gonna knead together until it becomes one uniform color. Just like that. And now we can start applying it. There we go. There's the first layer. I'm gonna probably do that 1 or 2 more times, make sure everything's sealed up. And then you gotta wait 25 minutes for the set time. And it says the cure time is an hour, but I'm gonna probably give it 2 hours. And then test it out, make sure it holds, and then put it back on the motor. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave it down below. I'll leave a link for the JB Weld as well in the description. I'll see you on the next part of the series.